Hello, everyone. Welcome to another BBA podcast. Today, from Calgary, Canada, at 17 years old, we have Yusuf Oonwala, and we have another 17-year-old, originally from Houston, went to Seattle, and then has lived in LA for the past 4 years. We have Abbas Amil, and both of these players were captains in the G League. So my first question to you guys is, how was your experience for the Toronto tournament?
Yeah, Abbas, you can go first.
Okay, yeah. Toronto was great. I mean, Chicago wasn't that far of a trip, so Toronto was pretty far. It was more of a trip, and I got to be family there. The tournament itself was great. I mean, my first experience as a captain, it was just great. That kind of role, that kind of leadership role, and the control over what happens in my team and who plays and like how it works it was really fun. And I mean, we didn't make it that far in the tournament. Like we got dropped twice in the playoffs, but. It was fun overall. Just playing basketball it was fun with like moving and stuff. It's just an awesome
Hmm.
experience.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was the first time in Canada, so that was a big thing for me, being from Canada. But yeah, overall, having control over my team and being able to, just have the control that I felt like I didn't have the years before. Now I felt like I was able to push the ideals that I like and the ways that I like to play basketball more. And yeah, it was really fun. I got to play a lot of basketball for first time, but you know, uh, we didn't go too far, but definitely had some fun. And then one of my players actually couldn't make it from Dubai because of the Air Canada stuff, so my dad had to join in on our team, so that was really fun playing father son duo there. But yeah, overall it was a great experience in Toronto. Yeah.
Mhm. So tell me a little bit about how you like to play. You said you got to implement what you like to do. So what are some of those things?
Yeah. So for me, I like to push the pace, and I'm not really a 3-point shooter. I'm more of a mid range guy. So I love to set up myself for the mid range, like off pick and rolls, and then just pull up around the free throw line, or set up, dish it out to the guy who's rolling. That's like my number one play, just off the screen and roll. And then obviously, like when I was playing it with other captains, it wasn't like it was horrible. It was just like obviously you have to play through them. So when now it's like you have to play through me. You know what I mean? It's just different. But I definitely tried to include everyone. And we had a couple of 3-point shooters. Tekum, as he had some great 3-point shots in clutch times. That was awesome. And then obviously we had Burhanuddin. He was 6'7", so that was like
Hmm.
that was our main thing. Just screen, get down there, toss it in the paint. Go get the rebound if I shoot. You know what I mean? It was lots of fun just playing with those guys.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Abbas? What is the style of play that you like to play?
Yeah, so I come from more self-taught basketball. I never played real like organized ball, so I play mostly 1v1s and pickup. So I play a lot of like aggressive like cut, and then I don't shoot as much personally, but I like hitting my people in the corner or on the wing and stuff. And Ibrahim Baliwala, that's like my boy, and we play all the time, so it was fun having him on my team. I got him first, but uh I like to push the pace also like Yusuf, but he's more of a true point guard. I'm like a slasher, so I really try and get in and then see if I could get the layup or the mid range, or I'll just kick it back out. And it was fun having. We had Muhammad Batan, we had Ibrahim Baliwala, we had some good shooters, and yeah, it was just that was the game plan. Play a little more fast, push like transition buckets, that kind of thing. And
Hmm.
I think for the most part, it actually worked pretty decently. Slipped up in the little playoffs, but first day record was pretty good. Yeah.
Hmm. And so, Yusuf, you've been in three G leagues. So how has the G League experience changed over time, and what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So for I've been through 3 different years. So the first year, I think it was like we had some regular season games with the normal BBA teams, if I'm not mistaken. Is that
Um, I think the very first year the G League was incorporated, so there would be one game with the regular teams. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I did actually like having that opportunity to play and see like the difference in pace, the difference in skill, all that kind of stuff. But it was definitely a little bit like they would beat us by a lot, right? So I
Mhm.
mean, there's a mix, like this year was different. How like the winning G League team would get a chance to play against a BBA team, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's just valuable for young kids to also have a chance to play against just like one game against them, but yeah, overall, it's changed a lot. It's become more competitive in the G League for sure. Like there's a lot more better players now from the first year to now. Um, but yeah, I would say mostly just the competitiveness and honestly the skill too. Lots of young kids are coming in here with a 3-point shot, the IQ to play basketball now too. You know what I mean? It's changed a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah. And then I guess looking at a perspective of if you were to be like the seventh guy on a regular team versus, like a captain. So this is your first experience and having the uh, chance to get more playing time on a G League team. What are your thoughts on your first BB experience being in the G League versus potentially being in the main tournament team as a seventh guy and having less playing time? What are your thoughts on that, Abbas?
I'd say I'd be pretty down, but I wouldn't be upset at being in the G League again as a captain or as normal because at the end of the day, I just want to play basketball. But
Mhm.
I really do hope to move up to the main league, and that'd be a fun experience. But G League is also a fun experience. Like I was still playing basketball. I was playing a lot of basketball, and as a captain, I was starting. I was getting good minutes, and it was a fun experience leading. So it was definitely not a bad experience at all in G League. Last year when I was in G League, not as a captain, it was still not a bad experience at all. It was great. I had a lot of fun still. So I wouldn't mind either way. But I mean, I do prefer to move up just because I want to see myself tested against better, like a higher level and try and get better at basketball myself. But
Mhm.
it's fun both ways, honestly.
Mhm. Okay. Um, and so I guess on the future of the G League, how do you think we should implement it moving forward? Should we keep it the same? Should we change it up? What are your thoughts? How can we improve it?
Okay, I could take this one on, but I think the G League structure was good this year. I didn't like the draft as much, but that was for the whole thing. Like I didn't like the auction draft style. I like snake draft more. But uh I think the whole players that don't make it drop to G League, we have a separate draft instead of the teams being made for us like it was last year. I think that's better. I think that the winning team plays a main league team. That was also great. And I think it was better this year. It was a great improvement. So great ideas from the board. Honestly, it was good.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely agree. I like the way it went out this year. The same thing on the draft though. I don't know about the auction draft. That for me was kind of
Yusuf, you
confusing.
messed that one up, bro. Yeah.
How did you mess up the auction draft? Tell me a little bit about the
First I didn't get any players in the pre whatever it is, when you get them for
hmm
the normal price. I didn't get anyone there. So then I had all my money, but everybody was gonna be worth like at least $20, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and then I think I went over. So then I don't know what they fixed it somehow by giving me just like a rent. They got the other captains got to choose a player on my team. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's because he's dropped like 35, $40 on Miyagi because he was like 6'10" and he was like the big
Yeah.
like the huge like phenomenon. So he dropped too much money on him. So then when he had to buy the gold and silver players, he didn't have enough money per person.
yeah, I
So
didn't have enough money.
Yeah. Well, that's a good learning experience. And so, who are your thoughts on potential? I mean, I think both of you guys played phenomenal. I mean, especially your numbers look great. So I think you're both ready for the main league. but especially showing leadership skills and being a captain. Is there anyone else on your team or any potential sleepers that you want to highlight in playing in the G League that you think will is ready to move up to the main tournament?
Yusuf, you
Um,
want to take this one?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I got. So at the moment, Burhanuddin Miyaji, I don't think he's ready right now, but he definitely has because of his height and mass and everything. He definitely has the chance to become an all-time great. We just need to get him some lessons on how to shoot and stuff. But yeah, he's right there. He's ready. Other than that, Dekumezi, he might need a little bit more time, but yeah, he's a great player. And then who else was on my team? Uh, yeah. Wait, one second. List.
Pull that up too.
Abbas, you can start talking if
Okay, yeah. I think for my team at least, it was definitely Ibrahim Badiwala. He was great. I mean, this is also coming from not playing that much basketball. Like he was in Mahad with me last year, and we played like once a week, maybe twice a week max. As you know, that by Saturday morning doesn't always work out, but
Hmm.
uh, he didn't play that much, and now he's out of Mahad, and he's playing a lot more. He's gotten a lot better. Our 1v1s are starting to become a little more one-sided, but I'll never admit that more.
You just
But
admitted it on the podcast.
hey, 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 camera's not on, right? But he's definitely getting better. He'll be great. And then Hussein Kakajiwala, he was great at shot making. He was great at the mid range. He hit some clutch shots for us. So I think those are two names on my team at least that were really good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
the next guy that I would say on my team was Yusuf. He was pretty good. Yeah, in the paint, big guy. He's ready. He's ready for sure. He can definitely get in there and get some good boards and stuff. Other than that, I had three guys that were old. Had Mukarrambai, my dad, and then Moisbai. So I mean they're ready. They can play. It's just if they make the cut or not. I don't know. But yeah.
Hmm. And then what are some things that you're planning on working on to improve your guys' skills for the off season for next year? Or what are some
Okay.
things that you think you need to work on?
Yeah, so I just need to play more, honestly, because Mahad is such a tight schedule. So it's mostly the weekends, and it doesn't always work out with organizing real pickup and stuff. So often it's just 1v1s. But for group basketball, at least as soon as Mahad gets out or I get more time and it gets less busy, I'll definitely play more pickup, maybe working out a little bit on my own, shooting drills, all that stuff, handles. But I think for me, it's just practice, and I don't get that chance right now, but I want to make that happen and make that jump.
Hmm. What about you, Yusuf?
For me, I think it's just getting bigger, just building my body mass and all that kind of stuff, getting some more strength, which I've definitely felt a big change in the past couple of months for sure. And then basketball wise, I've been working a lot on my 3-point shot and working on driving to the paint, that kind of stuff. And I just play pickup at the YMCA like every weekend almost. So yeah, I love to play basketball. So I just keep
Hmm.
playing. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then last question is, what are your thoughts on the future of BBA? Is there any places you want to see? Where do you want to go next year? Do you want like younger kids, older, like maybe separate the G League into two parts where there's the older crowd and younger crowd? What are your thoughts on the future of BBA?
So I would love to see Houston because I have family there and everything. That'd be great. And I think it's just a big market because I think a lot of the big name players are there from there anyway. But Houston would be really fun because you can also do a lot in the off time. And as for the G League, I don't think we should separate the old and the young because like playing with older people gives you some sort of like they give you the knowledge because they have the experience and they've been playing for years and years. And some of the people on my team have been playing longer than I've been alive. So I still learn from them. Even like I was a captain, but like it was not one way at all. They were teaching me things and I was teaching them things. It was both ways. And I think that's a great like interaction for the old and the young people.
Yeah, I agree. I think keeping the old heads in there brings a lot of knowledge. And actually, like my dad taught me a lot. Obviously, this year Makarumbai, he taught me a lot about like how to lead a team. He's obviously been captain for the G League before, so that was really helpful. And then yeah, the future of BBA. Where would I like to see? I would like to see Houston. Actually, that would be nice. And Detroit. Let's go to Detroit. Um, I love Detroit. Uh, the
Is
future.
is it just easier for Canada to come to Detroit, or is
Nah, I have family in Detroit. I just love Detroit. I don't know.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Detroit, so the Detroit is on the board.
Oh
So
yeah.
we have Chicago, Houston, Detroit. Those are, and then we threw in Austin because there's a really nice facility in Austin that we're
Oh,
looking at. But maybe so we're looking at Houston, Detroit, Chicago for next year.
okay. Well,
Mhm.
for okay. Yeah. Other than that, it's growing a lot. I mean, this year there was so many teams. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what it becomes, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, this year it was between Toronto and Houston. That's what I was hearing, right? Is that true or not?
Yeah, so typically we have bids from the cities, and
Awesome.
so we were the main thing is to just secure a court, and so
Okay.
Houston is we there's a court that we are looking at. I think it's in Sugarland.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So we are Houston is definitely upcoming in not if not next year in the next 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
sounds good. Yeah.
Um, okay, well, thanks
Okay.
for joining the podcast. I look forward to seeing how you guys improve for next year and seeing you guys in the main league. And yeah, take care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big shout out to all the board and the sponsors. They really make this happen. I mean, without them, it wouldn't happen. And it's just a lot of fun to be able to do this with so many other people
Mhm.
across the country. It's a great experience. So thank you guys. See you.
Bye.